Hey, this is Shane Long, wedding and portrait photographer based in Minnesota and Florida, and today we are doing a beach day on the beautiful beaches of Sanibel Island. I brought 3 lenses with me today to photograph my family playing and having fun on the beach. I'm gonna reveal what those are and why I brought them. Here we go. So the first lens I have with me is the Canon EF 135 f2. I've got it adapted here with the Canon control ring mount adapter on my R5. This lens is fantastic because it really compresses the background, pops the subject out, has more of a cinematic look to it.
The 135 f2 is a telephoto lens, so it's a little bit more zoomed than your standard 50mm lens. Telephoto lenses compress the background, causing it to look larger and closer to your subject. The background blur created by this lens is absolutely beautiful. The bokeh is fantastic, and I love the way it sparkles with the water.
The second lens I love bringing to the beach is the Canon RF 35mm 1.8 macro. It's wide enough to capture the context and yet still has a nice 1.8 aperture so I can blur out the background a little bit and pop out my subjects.
Being that this is a wide-angle lens, it stretches the perspective slightly, allowing me to capture my wife and my daughter with the beach all around them.
I'm not using any ND filters today, but I am using some clear filters to protect the lenses from salt water and sand.
I want to jump in quick here and let you know I have 2 exciting reviews coming. The first is on an underwater camera, and the second is on my very first drone. So if you haven't already, I want to invite you to subscribe to our channel so that you'll see these videos as soon as I release them. Also, while you're watching this, let me know in the comments below, what lenses do you bring to the beach? Do you bring 1, 2, 3? And if you could only bring 1, which lens would it be?
The third lens I brought, my favorite one here today, is the RF 50mm 1.8. This little nifty 50 is fantastic. It's only a $200 lens, so I didn't bring my 50mm 1.2 because if I get sand or I ruin it, the repair alone costs that much. So I'm having a lot of fun with this little lens. It's so lightweight and small that it's just fun to carry around. It fits perfectly in the hand. So I'm really liking this lens on the trip.
All of these photos and videos today I'm shooting at or near their widest aperture. The 50mm is one of my favorites. It always has been. Here it is compared to the 35. You'll notice the background's just a little bit more smoothed out and it's a little bit more zoomed in.
Having the in-body stabilization with the R5 is also really nice when shooting video with this lens. Keeps that footage nice and smooth without the shake in it. All right, the seagulls are swooping in. So I'm gonna switch it to animal detection and we're gonna try to take some pics of the seagulls coming in.
I was once inspired by the Disney Pixar movie Piper. It features super shallow depth of field where these little pipers are running around on the beach. To get that same effect, I put on the 135, used the animal detection, and let the birds run around. Prior to having the animal detection, I struggled to get this kind of footage, so it was super fun to finally be able to do it. The day came to a close with one of the most beautiful sunsets I've ever seen. I again used the 135 to zoom in and really highlight that moment. Throughout the day and as soon as I got home, I used my Rocket Air Blaster to clean off sand off my camera and lenses.
If I could only bring one lens with me to the beach, it would probably be the RF 50mm 1.8. It's zoomed in enough that I can get some nice compressed look to the photos down the beach. I also really like bringing the 35 to the beach. It too has a fantastic perspective, sometimes a little wider to be able to catch the sunsets better too. I'll have links below where you can pick up any of the gear mentioned in this video. Using those links really supports me in making these videos. If this video was helpful for you, please hit that thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I have a lot more fun stuff coming for you. We'll see you next time. Wait, my son's got a fish on. Let's go check it out.